Today we're going to be doing third grade worksheet lesson 14. So let's start off by finding the elapsed time using a clock. And in this section, we're going to be doing problems number 1 and 2. Number 1, the start time is 9:10 a.m. and the end time is 10 a.m. So we see here that both times use a.m. and that means we can just subtract the end time with the start time. So we can just subtract the minutes because it's only a 1 hour differential. And that means we can do 60 minus, there's a 10 here, so we subtract it by 10, and that's 15 minutes. Number 2, start at 5 a.m. and ends at 6:15 a.m. So to get to 6:15 a.m. from 5 a.m., we first add 1 hour, and that gets us at 6 a.m. And then we also need this 15, so we add 15 minutes. So the answer for number 2 would be 1 hour and 15 minutes. Now moving on to finding the end time using the clock. Number 1, start at 9:15 a.m. and the elapsed time is 1 hour and 15 minutes. So we can just add like so 1 hour and 15 minutes. 9 plus 1 is 10, and 15 plus 15 is 30. So number 1 is 10:30. Number 2, starts at 5:30 a.m. and the elapsed time is 1 hour and 20 minutes. Again, we set up the problem like this, and the elapsed time is 1 hour and 20 minutes. 5 plus 1 is 6, and 3 plus 2 is 5. And then you just drop the 0. Number 3, the start time is 3:20 p.m. and the elapsed time is 2 hours and 15 minutes. 3:20 and 2 hours and 15 minutes passed. So 3 plus 2 is 5. 2 plus 1 is 3. And 0 plus 5 is 5. Number 4, the start time is 4:35 p.m. and the elapsed time is 2 hours and 10 minutes. So 4:35 and 2 hours and 10 minutes passed. 4 plus 2 is 6. 3 plus 1 is 4. And 5 plus 0 is just 5. Last one, number 5, the start time is 10:10 a.m. and the elapsed time is 1 hour and 45 minutes. So 10:10 plus 1:45. 10 plus 1 is 11. 4 plus 1 is 5. And 5 plus 0 is 5. Now moving on to using the class schedule to answer the questions. Number 1, which activity lasts 45 minutes each? So let's write down the duration of every activity. For the reading lasts from 8:30 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. And we know that 8:30, to get to 9 from 8:30, we can just add 30 minutes. And now that's 9. And to get to 15, we add 15 to 9. And then these two combined would get us 45 minutes. So reading is one of the activities that lasts 45 minutes. Now, we see here that math wouldn't last 45 minutes because the minutes are the same, yet the hours are different, which means that the answer is greater than 1 hour or equal to 1 hour. Now, recess. Let's try recess to see if recess lasts 45 minutes. And after subtracting it, we see that recess only lasts 20 minutes. So math and recess don't work. Now music. To get to 11 a.m. from 10:35, we would add 25 minutes. That gets us to 11. And to get to 11:20, we have to add 20 minutes. Adding 25 plus 20, that gets us to 45. So reading and music would work. And art lasts from 11:20 a.m. to 12:05 p.m. So getting to 12 a.m. from 11:20, that's 40 minutes. And then that would be 12 a.m. And we still have this 5 left over. So adding 40 plus 5 would be 45, which means that recess, reading, music, and art lasts for 45 minutes. Which activity is the longest? So we already wrote down the duration, or we already solved the duration for each activity. So let's just write them again. 45, 45, 45. And we saw that music lasts 1 hour and recess lasts 20 minutes. Now, looking at this chart, we can see that math is the only one that lasts for at least an hour. So math would be the longest. Number 3, which activity is the shortest? Again, by using this chart here and looking at the duration of each one, we can see that recess lasts only 20 minutes, which means that one is the shortest. Number 4, how long are the reading and math activities together? So reading and math. Reading is 45 minutes and math is 1 hour. Adding these two together would equal to 145, or this is just the same thing as 1 hour and 45 minutes. So that's the answer to number 4, and that'll be it for today.